The Panama Canal is a linchpin of global commerce, has revolutionized maritime trade since its opening. Giant cargo ships, laden with goods from every corner of the world, traverse its locks, carrying everything from cars and electronics to food and medicine. The canal's impact on global trade is undeniable. It significantly reduces shipping times and costs, making international trade more efficient and affordable. Before the canal, ships traveling between the two oceans had to navigate the treacherous waters around Cape Horn at the southern tip of South America. This journey added thousands of miles and weeks of travel time, increasing costs and risks. The Panama Canal slashed these distances and shaved weeks off shipping times, facilitating the growth of international trade and connecting distant markets. Today, the canal handles over 5% of global maritime trade, making it a critical artery in the global supply chain. Its smooth operation is vital for the economic health of countless countries and businesses worldwide. The canal's importance extends beyond economics. It plays a crucial role in global geopolitics and security. For the United States, the Panama Canal has long been a strategic asset. It provides a vital shortcut for the U.S. Navy, allowing for the rapid deployment of warships between the Atlantic and Pacific fleets. This strategic advantage has been crucial for maintaining U.S. naval dominance and projecting power globally. The canal also ensures the smooth flow of goods and supplies to U.S. military bases and allies around the world. The Panama Canal's strategic location and economic significance have made it a focal point of international interest and competition throughout its history. Today, as the world grapples with shifting geopolitical alliances and emerging economic powers, the canal finds itself at the heart of a new era of global power dynamics. The current crisis, marked by structural concerns and political tensions, underscores the canal's vulnerability and the potential consequences for the global order. The Panama Canal has always been a stage for geopolitical power plays. Its strategic importance has attracted the attention of global powers seeking to control this vital waterway. The United States, in particular, has a long and complicated history with the canal. After initially supporting Panama's independence from Colombia in 1903, the U.S. secured the rights to build and operate the canal, effectively controlling it for much of the 20th century. This control, however, was not without controversy. Panama, eager to assert its sovereignty, negotiated the 1977 Torrijos-Carter treaties, which gradually transferred control of the canal to Panama, culminating in its complete handover on December 31, 1999. Despite relinquishing direct control, the U.S. retains a vested interest in the canal's security and neutrality. The Panama Canal Treaty guarantees the canal's neutrality and grants the U.S. the right to defend it from any threats. This commitment reflects the canal's strategic importance for U.S. national security and its role in maintaining regional stability. However, recent developments have raised concerns in Washington about the canal's future and the potential for foreign influence. The rise of China as a global economic and military power has added a new dimension to the geopolitical dynamics surrounding the Panama Canal. China has become one of the canal's largest users, and its investments in Latin America, particularly through its Belt and Road Initiative, have raised concerns in the U.S. about Beijing's growing influence in the region. These concerns have fueled speculation about China's long-term ambitions regarding the canal. Some U.S. officials have even suggested that China might seek to gain control of the canal, either through economic leverage or even military means. While such scenarios remain highly speculative, they highlight the growing strategic competition between the U.S. and China, and the potential for the Panama Canal to become a flashpoint in their rivalry. The current crisis facing the Panama Canal has further amplified these geopolitical anxieties. The structural problems, coupled with the canal's economic importance, have created a sense of vulnerability, making it a potential target for sabotage or a bargaining chip in international disputes. The U.S. is closely monitoring the situation, wary of any attempts by China or other actors to exploit the crisis for their own strategic gain. Panama, caught between these competing interests, faces the delicate task of navigating these geopolitical tensions while addressing the pressing challenges facing its most valuable asset. Beneath the surface of the Panama Canal's bustling waterway lies a growing concern. The canal, once a symbol of human ingenuity and engineering prowess, is facing a structural crisis that threatens its very existence. Recent inspections have revealed a network of hairline fractures and stress points in the canal's concrete walls, signs of the immense strain placed on this aging infrastructure. The constant passage of massive cargo ships, coupled with environmental factors like erosion and seismic activity, has taken a toll on the canal's foundations, raising concerns about its long-term stability. The discovery of a previously unknown tectonic fault line running directly beneath the canal has further heightened these fears. This geological revelation has sent shockwaves through the engineering community and sparked urgent investigations into the potential risks. The fault line, showing signs of recent activity, poses a significant threat to the canal's structural integrity. A major earthquake along this fault could have catastrophic consequences, causing widespread damage to the canal's locks, dams, and channels, potentially crippling this vital waterway for months or even years. The structural problems extend beyond the fault line. The canal's locks, a system of ingenious water chambers that raise and lower ships to different elevations, are also showing signs of wear and tear. These massive steel gates, some weighing hundreds of tons, are subjected to enormous pressure with each passing ship. Over time, this constant stress can lead to metal fatigue, increasing the risk of cracks, leaks, and even catastrophic failures. The canal authorities are now faced with the daunting task of assessing the extent of the damage and implementing urgent repairs to prevent a major disaster. The urgency of the situation is compounded by the fact that the Panama Canal was not designed to handle the ever-increasing size and volume of modern cargo ships. When the canal was built over a century ago, the largest ships afloat were a fraction of the size of today's behemoth container ships and supertankers. The Panama Canal Authority has undertaken a series of expansions and modernization projects over the years to accommodate larger vessels, but the current crisis highlights the limitations of these upgrades and the growing gap between the canal's capacity and the demands of global trade. The canal's structural problems, coupled with the increasing strain of modern shipping, present a complex engineering challenge with far-reaching consequences for the global economy.